What's up, guys? In today's video I wanted to show you guys just a few record labels I think you guys should check out. Now I want to mention before I start this, I'm going to be giving a few bands for each label, and I just want to say, just because I mention a band does not mean I like that band, because there's a couple on here that I literally could give two shits about. The reason why I'm mentioning even the bands that I don't like is because I know a lot of people do like these bands. So that's why. And also another thing I'll say is a lot of these labels, there's some crossover. They'll have, there might be two labels on this list that have the same bands. There might be a couple that have the same bands, or one label has a few albums by a band, and then another label has another few albums by that same band. So I just want to mention that real quick before we get into this. Background today, Gruesome, Savage Land. Yep. Old school. Going old school today. I know it came out in like 2015, but it's old school death metal. But fun album to listen to, for sure. So first on the list, I have a label called Memento Mori from Spain. Couple bands on here are Disembodiment, Nunslaughter, Hyrax, Spectral Voice, and Torture Rack. I noticed that compared to the other two labels I'm going to mention, this label, Memento Mori, I noticed that they have quite a bit of thrash on there, from what I noticed. Quite a bit of thrash. But yeah, so the next label is Iconoclasm Conquest from Germany. Couple notable bands are Mayhem, Darkthrone, Lord Belial, Pig's Blood, and they also have the Conqueror and Black Witchery split. I think they have the cassette and the vinyl for it, so it's pretty cool. And the last label, guys, is Wolf Cult Religion from the Netherlands. Couple bands on here are Abysmal Lord, Angel Corpse, Deceased, Christian, and Tetragrammicide. Like I said, there's some crossover with these labels. Like, I want to say Iconoclasm Conquest and Wolf Cult Religion both have Abysmal Lord albums on them. Again, there's some crossover. But definitely check these labels out. Guys, even if none of these bands, you hate every single band I just mentioned, well, they have a lot more fucking bands than what I just mentioned. So, because I mentioned 5 bands for each label, there's way more bands on these labels. So, like I said, even if you hate every band I mentioned, it's worth just checking these labels out anyway. Just going through. Me personally, I think going through record labels, finding a record label you like, and that you can trust, is a great way to discover new music. That's how I discover a lot of bands. I'll go on fucking random record labels. I'll just scroll through. Oh, album cover will catch my eye, band name will catch my eye, or whatever, and I'll check shit out that way. So yeah, definitely check out these 3. I'll leave a link to all of them in the description. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. And thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.